What's up, my Painless Flipping podcast listeners? Today, we're going to be diving into a topic that I went over on my YouTube channel, but I wanted to bring you the audio version. So without further ado, let's get started and listen in. And if you want to watch the full video, head over to my YouTube channel later after this. See ya. What is going on, everybody? It's Real Estate Nate coming live as I usually do, coming quick with it, coming fast. And I'm going to show you guys something that's going to blow your mind today. Guys, remember that this call is brought to you by BatchLeads. This is a service that freaking knows how to get it done. They know how to bring you motivated sellers. They give you the platform so you can go out and get deals. All right, everybody. So today I'm going to show you how you can use the brand new BatchLeads 3.0 to get your first deal. Okay. If you do not have BatchLeads, you need to freaking get it. There's a 7-day free trial. Why wouldn't you try it? They just came out with BatchLeads 3.0, which is sick. Again, guys, if you're hopping on this call, I'm going to show you how you can get your first deal in real estate using BatchLeads 3.0. Start to finish. It's going to be a pretty quick overview. I'm going to just give you the steps that you're going to need to get it done. So BatchLeads 3.0, quick highlights I'm going to go over, guys. Nothing crazy. Let's just get into it. Virtual driving for dollars. All right, check this out. So if you have Deal Machine, great. Deal Machine is like $50 a month. I have it. But guys, it just does. And from what I use Deal Machine for, is just for driving for dollars. That's it. BatchLeads on top of texting, pulling lists, skip tracing, mailing. It also now does virtual driving for dollars. Another thing is in-app click to dial. If you're tired of, being on Batch or any PropStream or any other platform, and then, having to call the number, dial it in, that takes too much time. I don't want to do that. Batch the in dialer, app dialer, so you can literally call a number that you skip trace and it'll start dialing. Smart search, I don't need to really say too much more than it's smart. Okay, smart search. Let's get it going. All right, all new mobile app. Well, let's go. I don't always want to be on my computer. I got my phone on me all the time. When I'm walking around with my wife in the neighborhood, I see a house that looks distressed, got the windows broken, tall grass, people haven't been taking care of it. I'm going to mark it on my app now. Okay. Multiple workspaces. If you have a team, then get it going, guys. There's you can have multiple people in your space, team workspaces, lead scoring. So I think that's so you can enable you to know what lists have the highest motivation, and lead scoring. This is for sorting the list for the highest motivation. So enhanced cash buyers list. We all need cash buyers, so that's good. The first step you got to do when trying to get an off market deals, you got to find leads. You got to generate some leads. How do you guys do that? Well, I'm gonna show you through driving for dollars. Okay. So you want to get a deal, you need to get some leads. How are you going to get some leads? You're going to generate them through driving for dollars. Now, I'm in Utah. I'm in a wholesale nationwide. I can do a deal anywhere. But right now, for this example, we're going to go to where I live. Okay. So we're going to go to Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay. So what I want to do now, I want to take this little right here, this little guy, and drag it on to the place where I want to start driving for dollars. All right. Now I'm in the area. Okay. Let's look for some crappy houses together. Right, everybody? So right here, let's see if we got some houses that look like they need some work. That one looks okay. Look at this. They're obviously not taking care of their parking strip, but most people aren't in Utah. I would honestly maybe even mark that. Let's do that. So what you do is you just click on it and I save it, and you're going to save it to a specific list. Okay. And the list I'm going to save it to is going to be the Driving for Dollars White City. Okay. So now I know what this list is coming from. And then the tag I'm going to use is usually you use the tag as the specific list you're hitting. So this is a driving for dollars list. Okay, so I'm going to save it to this list. So now, just within a second, I was able to add one potentially distressed property to my list. Okay, so this is the first step. You identify distressed properties and then you mark it to them with a cold call, a door knock, whatever. Okay, so let's do a little bit more. That was very simple. I hope you guys all got that. In the area, we're driving for dollars virtually. All right, so let's see if there's anything else, any other crappy houses in this neighborhood. Okay. Ooh, snap, guys. I think we found one. Look at this thing. So this would be an example of a property we hit. And look, it's got the ugly door. Windows are old. That doesn't necessarily mean this person wants to sell, but it's a good indicator that this person might want to sell, right? New roof looks kind of new. So what do? Simple. You click it, you save it. What list do you save it to? Obviously, the one that we're talking about, the Driving for Dollars White City. outside of Salt Lake. You're going to go to tag, driving for dollars list. That was a tutorial right there, guys, on how to drive for dollars. So easy. That's like the easiest thing I've done in a while. There you have it, everybody. So that's the first step when you're trying to do your first deal. Now, what's the next step? After you pull the list or make the list or drive for dollars on list, you're going to skip trace it, okay? And you can skip trace it all within BatchLeads. Again, if you don't want to use BatchLeads to skip trace, do whatever you want. So after you pull the list, you're going to make a list that has literally no names. It has no names, no phone numbers. I'm sorry. Did I say no names? I meant you're going to pull a list that only has names and the address, but it has no phone number, no email. So you're going to have to skip trace that. That's what skip tracing does, is it gets you the phone number so you can contact them, so you can email them, you can reach out to them. So you skip trace the list after making on driving for dollars or pulling it, you skip trace it, and then you go into the campaign section, okay? And this is where you got to decide how you're going to reach out to that person. That's all that this job is. I mean, you pull a list, you skip trace it, and then you decide what's the best way for you to get a hold of that person. Are you gonna go knock the door? Okay. Are you gonna go call them? Are you gonna cold call them? Are you gonna put them in a triple line dialer and on batch dialer and just try to get a hold of them, as many people as possible? Or are you gonna call one by one on your cell phone? Are you gonna text them? Okay. So let's go over here really quick. So if you're gonna text them to campaigns, okay. In campaigns, you have the opportunity to do an SMS or direct mail, okay? So there's the SMS, super easy. You just get it going, and there's a bunch of tutorials on how to do it. Now you've identified opportunities, you've pulled the list, you've skip traced them. Now you're marketing to them. Again, you're trying to get a hold of them any way you can. Knock, text, cold call, mail, doesn't matter. Okay, just get on the phone with the seller. Now, once you get on the phone with the seller, that's where the magic happens. That's when you start talking to them about what they want. You start talking to them about what they need, and you try to negotiate a deal. Then you have them sign the paperwork. You get the house under contract, and you bring it to me, and I can dispo it, or you dispo it yourself. Doesn't matter. And then you get paid. So wholesaling is not complicated. The problem is with wholesaling, or people think with wholesaling, is it just requires massive action. But most things require massive action if you want to get good and get paid. If you want to be an insurance agent, or, a real estate agent, you got to take massive action. If you want to get paid in life, you got to take massive action. So this is the most simple thing I tell you guys is go get your lists, skip trace them, pull, and just reach out to them any way you can. Okay, get on the phone with a seller, because I'm going to beat you if I make more calls than you, or I talk to more people. That's just how it is. I'm going to if I make more offers than you, I'm going to get more deals than you. So that's kind of a tutorial breakdown of how to use this. And honestly, it's super exciting to have a platform like BatchLeads 3.0 that you can do everything in. Like, that's the fact that they made that's a game changer. And the fact that you can even call right out of it is a game changer. Like, you don't even have to pick up your cell phone. Okay. And let me show you another cool thing that I saw today, guys. I just downloaded the BatchLeads app. I didn't even have it. Okay. So right here, when you pull up the app, look at that. Look, it just did a cool graphic. BatchLeads, if you watched this ever, good job. Whoever developed your app, they crushed it. That's a cool little design. So that's all I really got to tell you guys today is, driving for dollars, BatchLeads 3.0 sick. This call is brought to you by BatchLeads. So anyway, guys, that's kind of the gist of today. What I wanted to go over is how you can use BatchLeads to get your first deal, BatchLeads 3.0. And I kind of showed you. So if you missed it, if you're popping in now, watch the video again, how you can go into BatchLeads, make a list, and get going that way. All right, guys, go take action. Last word of wisdom, word of advice I have to give to you guys. If you guys aren't getting deals, there's usually a couple issues, okay? You're not getting enough opportunities, which is not enough leads. So let's say, for example, if you guys talk to 2 sellers this week, that's not enough opportunities. Good luck. Good luck getting a deal. Okay. It's just not going to happen. And if it does happen, you got lucky. Okay. So your opportunities are too low, right? So let's say you got 5 leads this week. Okay. 5 leads is not bad, but I would say you need more leads unless those are highly motivated leads. So if you only had made 2 calls in a week, you didn't do enough calls. If you did 100 calls or 1,000 calls in a week, but you only got through and talked to 10 people, well, you need to talk to more than 10 people, obviously. So you got to look at a couple things. Do you have enough leads? Do you have enough opportunities from those leads? Are you having enough conversations? And are you making enough offers? Okay. If you are looking at those KPIs and you're low on all those, well, it's no surprise you don't have any deals because you're not doing enough. That's just how it is. Okay. So that's usually what happens in the beginning is people think maybe they can make a couple calls and then get it done. This is a business that requires massive action. And that's why BatchLeads is dope, because they give you a platform where you can take massive action and reach out to people in a massive way. Mailers, batch dialer, texting. I mean, they don't have this stuff just because they built it because it's for fun. They build it because this is how you got to get deals. Okay. You can get deals here and there, but it's not going to be consistent unless you use a platform like this. So BatchLeads, thanks for sponsoring the call. Let's go. Let's get some deals. All right, everybody. BatchLeads for life. Don't forget it.